Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about all the different news stories from the MMA world that have caught my eye. So we have UFC 303 this weekend with Alex Pereira facing Jiří Procházka. Pereira will be defending his light heavyweight title. I think it's great that both these fighters have stepped up for the fight on short notice. In preparation for the fight, we've seen footage emerge of Alex Pereira sparring heavyweight boxer Demsey McKean. The two athletes did a full 4-round sparring session with no headgear. So perhaps we might see Pereira score another iconic knockdown this weekend in Las Vegas. Considering that Alex Pereira did already knock out Jiří Procházka at UFC 295 back in November. As we all know, this fight was announced as the replacement match for the original much anticipated fight between Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. As always, Conor McGregor has been quite active on social media, and fans around the world got to see an image of Conor McGregor's toe injury. Despite Conor receiving a lot of backlash from the MMA community online, UFC commentator Joe Rogan said that his decision to pull out was wise. Joe Rogan had pointed out that Conor McGregor has never pulled out of a fight before. Here's what he had to say.
A guy who kicks as much as Conor. It's a fucking problem. Same foot where his leg was snapped and
Conor also said on Twitter that he will not enter another fight hurt again and he does not intend to lose ever again. McGregor was present recently for Bellator's event in Dublin. Conor spoke about his current situation. Here's what he had to say.
These bums an advantage over me that they don't even deserve. So now I'm dialing it in. I'm getting this training camps correct. I'm walking in there 100% Conor McGregor, injury free.
Conor McGregor's toe injury led to response from other fighters, including current featherweight champion ILIA Topuria. ILIA said, "You are mentally broken. That is your biggest lesson. You doubt yourself, your abilities, your preparation. That's why you don't show up." I do see this as an attempt from ILIA Topuria to build up tension with Conor McGregor for a potential future fight. ILIA has indicated previously that he wants to fight Conor McGregor, especially after winning the featherweight title in his post-fight Octagon interview.
And Conor McGregor, if you still have some balls, I will be waiting for you in Spain.
The MMA community online are saying that Conor McGregor would never go down to 145 pounds. But actually, ILIA Topuria did say he would be happy to fight Conor at whatever weight he wanted. Although right now I think MMA fans are more keen to see ILIA Topuria take on Max Holloway next. At UFC 300, Max Holloway stunned the entire world with his impressive performance over Justin Gaethje to earn the BMF title. Max Holloway did call out ILIA Topuria after the fight, but I really still don't get Topuria's reaction. To me, he just looked confused or tired. So I'm hoping we get to see the ILIA Topuria versus Max Holloway fight announced soon. Perhaps it will be at Real Madrid Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. So Robert Whittaker got his first KO since 2017. Honestly, I was not expecting that at all. I thought we were going to see a longer drawn out match between Robert Whittaker and Ikram Aliskerov. Ikram Aliskerov has been so impressive in his last few fights in the UFC. He's had some really impressive knockdowns. And Robert Whittaker hadn't got a knockdown since 2017. So honestly, I was expecting this fight to go a lot differently. But Ikram was on a 2-week weight cut that could have affected his performance in some way. Although I'm sure we will see Ikram back in the middleweight division making a statement again. Ikram Aliskerov is a training partner of UFC superstars Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Aliskerov trains at the Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov School in Dagestan, home to current and former UFC champions and MMA stars around the world. So I'm sure Ikram Aliskerov has still got so many more skills to show. I can't wait for his comeback. Of course, Khamzat Chimaev did respond to the fight, congratulating Robert Whittaker on Twitter and wishing Ikram Aliskerov a speedy recovery. I really hope we get to see Khamzat Chimaev back in the octagon soon. This could possibly be at UFC 308 in Abu Dhabi in late October. The UFC middleweight division right now is so exciting, and I really want to see the UFC put Robert Whittaker up against Sean Strickland next for the #1 title contender spot. It has been confirmed that current middleweight champion Dricus du Plessis is taking on Israel Adesanya in Perth, Australia at UFC 305. I'm so looking forward to this fight, even if it means I have to stay up till 5 or 6 a.m. again. It will be great to see Israel Adesanya back in the octagon again after quite a while. I think the run-up to the fight will be so incredible. I'm already thinking about how good the UFC embedded episodes will be for UFC 305. Just think back to the heated confrontation du Plessis and Adesanya had at UFC 290.
Yeah, my African brother. Yeah, my African brother.
I'm African, but I ain't no brother of yours, son.
My
clearly Dricus du Plessis was not happy to be called Adesanya's African brother. So I'm already looking forward to their face-off at the press conference. To be honest, it would have been great to see this fight take place in Africa. Going back to UFC Saudi Arabia, a fighter that definitely stood out for me was Shara Magomedov. I enjoyed Shara's fight a lot. His kicks are incredible and he got a knockout win. And it's only his second UFC fight, so he's definitely making his own stamp in the UFC middleweight division. Shara recently revealed in an interview that he will be on his way to Hollywood to shoot a new movie. Shara will be playing the role of a killer. I think that definitely suits him. I think Shara will do an amazing job acting. He already plays his pirate persona so well, and I can't wait for the film already. Shara is from Dagestan, and I think he's probably the first Dagestani MMA star that we've seen go into Hollywood, and I think he's definitely a future UFC superstar. Shara posted these clips on his Instagram story. He's clearly enjoying his time in LA so far. There's this clip in particular Shara posted on his Instagram, and he's got the Hollywood sign view from his hotel room. I hope Shara shares some more behind the scenes content from shooting his new movie for his fans. Speaking of UFC Saudi Arabia, what did everyone think about it? One thing I have to say is that the Saudi crowd was definitely a lot quieter than other UFC crowds we've seen. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to share and like this video and comment below and subscribe to my channel.